The adjustable rate, home equity line of credit, it does match the prime rate. We adjust it every quarter. The Fed meets about 10 times a year to determine, what that rate is going to be. But we adjust it every quarter on the first day of that quarter. So October 1st, it is going to adjust. And if you have a home equity line of credit that's already established, that rate's going to go down. So it's not just for new applications, it is during the life of that draw period for that adjustable rate. Now, going back to the fixed rate just for a second, that draw period is a 5-year draw period. And then it goes into what's called a repayment period. So the adjustable rate has a 10-year draw period. And then after that ends, if you're left with a balance, it will convert into a 7-year fully amortized loan where you pay a fixed payment amount and it's paid off in 7 years. If it's a really low balance and you want to pay it off early, there's absolutely no prepayment penalty. And if you want to renew it, you have that option as well. It does take another loan application to renew that line of credit because in your loan documents that you sign at closing, there's a note and then there's a security deed that specifies a time period. So once that time period is up, those security instruments are no longer valid and we have to renew those instruments, which takes an attorney to draw up the documents again, record the deed. So it's a whole new process. Also, one thing to keep in mind, if you want to increase that credit limit on a home equity line of credit, that is a new closing as well. So I would really advise you to really think about, what am I going to use this money for? How much do I really need? Because our minimum is $10,000, but I've seen us go up to $300,000 on a home equity line of credit. It just depends on your situation, what you need, how long you think you're going to be in the home, and what you're trying to do with that money. So if they offer you a $50,000 credit limit and you've only applied for 10, you may want to think about that 50 because you may have some projects in the future where you're like, 2 years down the road, I want to do this to the house. So you'll have it there and it's available to you, depending on which one you choose, either 5 years or 10 years to use that money as you see fit.